Resides in Greensboro, North Carolina.
0-0-2.
Tennis star out of NC State. Put his medical school career on hold for a year to play pro pickleball. And Ben Johns making his entrance to the broadcast with the patented backhand roll. 25 years old, dominant.
0-0-1.
20 straight tournaments. He's captured a gold medal. Perfectly played there, Ben Johns. Triple crown hunting in this one. He is through to Championship Sunday in men's singles and mixed doubles. He has 126 career titles to his name after the Grand Slam performance in Atlanta.
1-0-1.
Has 32 titles with his brother Collin. They were not on Championship Sunday, though, in Atlanta in the Grand Slam a couple of weeks ago, so you know they're feeling hungry.
And
after this one.
And they weren't even on the medal stand. Michelle going down in the bronze.
Yep.
To Deckel and Tyson in 3. So a rare egg for them in men's.
Side out.
Collin Johns, 30 years old, also resides in Austin, Texas.
Shout out to the fans lining championship court here who have weathered the storm, no pun intended, and are out here to watch some amazing pro pickleball.
0-1-1. Second serve.
Ooh, just barely missed it.
Yeah, Ben is gonna test and see if Patrick wants to go toe-to-toe with him in backhand dinks. Doesn't really go well for anyone, but he's gonna have to work on making educated wrists and speed ups.
0-1-2. Side out. One, 0-1.
Ooh, just wide for Kawka again. There's the hand speed, though, on display that you mentioned.
Yeah, great battle here at the kitchen.
2-0-1.
Fun to see Collin gonna go and slice dink cross court.
Kawka has such a quick twitch.
Yeah, former Padel. I think he still dabbles.
3-0-1.
If you take note, his right arm is extremely strong and robust.
Second serve. 3-0-2. Side out.
Collin looking for a new ball already.
Zero, 3-1. Second serve.
Be interesting to see. Part of the pattern, I think, for some of the Johns losses has been that right side opponent kind of taking advantage of Collin's neutral dinks that sit up or are a little bit more attackable. And I wonder how Patrick and Collin have kind of drawn up the game plan to see who can be aggressive, because you certainly don't get many chances and you got to take some risk. But let's see if Patrick or Collin decide to try to be the initiator.
Second serve.
Good hands there by Shick.
3-0-2.
And Collin and Ben's last outing, Matt Wright and Fed Staxrud got the better of them in the semis.
Side out.
There's the power, All-American power.
Yeah, we may be changing out the ball with every 2 overheads from Patrick.
0-3-1.
Yeah, they're sending a lot of balls to Patrick's way right now, just really testing his ability to hit a backhand volley and dink.
Side out. Three, 0-1. Point.
Full court coverage from Ben Johns.
Yeah, Ben kind of
4-0-1.
approached through transition on the tee, not even having to split step over for that one.
All wrist from Collin Shick. The doctor. Typically we see Collin Shick playing with Jack Sock, one of the more fun duos in the men's
4-0-2.
doubles sector.
Point.
Yeah, I'd like these 2 points that they've given up here on this side out. I'd like Patrick and Collin just to settle into the point a little bit.
5-0-2.
If you're going to have a chance against the Johns, you can't be giving it away this early.
Point.
Very, very few teams think they're going to outdink the Johns in the kitchen. So it's not about really going with that strategy. It's trying to bring that controlled chaos that someone like Andre and Gabe had done before. Obviously, Matt and Fed had done successfully in Atlanta.
6-1.
But you can't, to do that, you've got to create, but you've also got to make a lot of balls to give yourself some chances at it.
Second serve. 0-6-2. Side out.
I bet Johns made a post the other day about what he's continuing to integrate in his game, which is a scary thought to think he still works at it every day, and these two spend a lot of time.
Yeah, scary and exciting. I mean, there's been so many chapters of pro pickleball in the last 3 years, and you know, the folks who are on top now are always adding something new, or kind of adding a little bit more stability to the parts of their game that players see kind of being a potential weakness, and you have to shore it up. Got to put in the reps, got to drill.
7-0-2.
The element he's continuously working on is that two-handed speed-up dink from the kitchen.
And that cross-court dink with the two-hander. If he's busting that out early in a match, you know he's feeling very confident, and it may not be respecting the threat that you possess. We'll see how early that comes out.
Wow, what a get from Collin. Just threw his paddle out, got it on the line.
0-7-2.
But the Johns sometimes frustrate amateurs and kind of pro pickleball fans and nerds because they don't show too much emotion. They're just kind of a systematic, efficient machine, and it reminds you a little bit of Scotty Scheffler. It's like, I mean, they're all doing what works for them and is what worked for them for a long, long time. And they're casual and confident in it.
Love that attack from Collin Shick. One of the more active players with his feet.
And they've switched. So Collin going on the left here.
Side out.
Shick had one of the best kind of debuts into the pro pickleball world that I could think of, going through the qualifiers down in
7-2-1.
Holly Hill, Pictona, getting all the way to Championship Sunday against Ben in singles. It's a Cinderella story.
Yeah.
Couldn't draw it up any better.
Great finish there for Kawka. Yeah, that was back in March of 2023. Roared all the way to Championship Sunday in his first ever PPA Tour event. Pretty impressive. Everyone's like, who's Collin Shick?
Yeah. His unique kind of cat pouncing style of play just befuddled everyone.
Point.
Majored in chemical engineering, by the way, at NC State.
2-2.
Collin Shick. Too good from Patrick Kawka.
Side out. Two, 8-1. Second serve.
In some of these matches, Michelle, where it's a
2-8-2.
little bit, it feels like a little bit on cruise control. You know, someone's kind of definitely taking it to them. You know, you can start to try to notice the small things, just like how much margin Ben gives himself on those rolls. You know, keeping a team back at the baseline. He's not trying to go for max power. He's not trying to go for 6 inches in. He's okay rolling that in and hitting it 4 times. And whether you're a 3-0 or a 5-0, just taking note of some of these smaller details, it's start questioning why are they doing this. And there's certainly the test. They're kind of like the modern day Bible for how pro pickleball is played week in and week out.
They're just so patient and diligent.
Second serve.
Oh, Collin, a little verbally frustrated with himself.
8-3-2. Point.
Such a casual leave. I mean, when you've seen a million balls come at you from
9-3-2.
varying degrees, I get it. I wish I had that calmness.
Great exchange with Kawka and Ben Johns. But to your point, Collin Johns is next to no movement on his side. Not a low base like you will sometimes see with a lot of these pros. Very limited with his footwork, just more efficient with his steps.
Side out. Three, 10-1. Second serve.
I like the switch, trying to put Collin on the left-hand side. Let's see if that extends into game 2.
3-10-2.
But a chance to try to fight here.
Point. Four, 10-2. Side out.
How did he hit that angle from that
he's
shot?
Played a lot of table tennis.
Yeah.
And played a lot of pickleball. But, I mean, that's such a sharp
9 point.
and hard ball.
10-4-1. Point, game 11-4. Timeout. Change it.
I think BK had a smile on there.
nothing in bar in that one, and so they are coming back into Texas with a vengeance. Here, game 2, round of 16 action at the CIBC Texas Open. We're behind due to the weather conditions here in Rockwall, Texas, but we will continue to play ball as fast as we can because a championship Sunday awaits.
Patrick and Shick confirming that they'll be switching starting positions here. Collin on the left, Patrick struggling a little bit in that cross-court backhand dink rally with Ben.
That's too good from Collin. Sneaks in the inside out. Right behind Collin. Shick opens up the scoring in game 2.
Good attack by Shick there on the combo. Ben doing a pretty good job of defending that, but Collin ready for the follow-up with his forehand.
Shick, one of the best athletes. And John's picking his spot low to the right hip. And with Ben, you never know where he's going to go on you.
Yeah,
when you're lining up against him.
Almost infinite number of spots at a different level of pace. It's a hard algorithm to crack, especially in real time, and you're 13, 14 feet away. And there we go. He went to the right hip.
Point case, then to the left hip.
Yeah.
You see it, now you don't.
And that's why it's always lacking a little bit of nuance when someone's like, hey, I've been working on my backhand roll. It's like, yes, you have it on probably like a slightly high ball above the net, but do you have it at the net level, slightly below, and then where are you taking that? You know, you can't just bring it down back to the middle, because as you get up in skill level, that left side player is going to be covering it in the middle. And so attacking directly across from you is really key.
I just heard a very loud Andiamo, so Julian Arnold is lingering somewhere in the pickleball ethers.
Good attack there from Shick. Got a neutral ball, held it with his two-hander. Pulled that hard to Collin's hip.
2-1-1. Point.
Collin Shick pouncing.
Second serve. 3-1-2.
I believe, Michelle, that Andiamo was coming after a big comeback in game 1. Still ongoing, but they were down 8-0, Julian and Pablo. Now it's 9-7 on that grandstand match. But stay here with us.
That one's against AJ Kohler and Noe Cliff. Cliff's been a player to watch now for a couple of tournaments. Oh, did he get out of the way? Did it catch him?
I think he got out of the way. I think he pounced out of the way there. Really hectic point there, but good ATP defense by Shick to keep it going.
2-3-1. 3-2. Side out. 3-1-1.
Pressure there from Ben. Keeping those guys back at the baseline, but I really do like the switch to put Collin on the left. Let's see if they can work their way in, though. Wow. Collin John saying no thank you as he defends that in a hands battle.
1-3-1.
But I do like the initiation from Shick. I think that's probably the better point of attack for them.
Second serve.
They are getting some neutral balls as they move it around. Collin's doing a pretty good job trying to hold and go to different spots.
1-3-2.
Not going to win every single one, but best chance they've got right now.
Just wide on the heavy inside-out ball from Collin Shick. Taking a page out of Jack Sock's book with that one.
Yeah, a little scorpion leading up to that
2-3-2.
ambitious shot.
Side out. 3-2-1.
Oh, the Shick show will end there. What a point for Collin Shick. The crowd is on their feet for that one.
Great touches by all four players there to extend such a hectic scramble.
3-2-2.
Have another look at that one. And then Ben just does that out of his reach.
You notice on Ben's rolls on those kind of 4th and 6th balls, not overly risky. Sometimes he does use it on the backhand hard down and away, but he's really just brushing up on that ball with a slightly closed paddle face that gets you that top spin. Nothing to do with a windshield wiper, quick motion, just really the brush up from low to high.
Patrick Kawka saying, why do I do that? Update from Grandstand, by the way. AJ Kohler and Noe Cliff took the first 11-7. That's why we haven't heard any Julian Arnold on Diamos recently. That court just beside us here on Championship Court. Ooh, Collin Shick finds the opening.
Yeah, really good job. Holding him is that temporary pause of showing that paddle behind the ball and really kind of makes your opponents think half and take a slight guess as to where that's going. You do it on the forehand or the backhand side, but it just adds a real element of surprise. And Patrick PK there. Good adjustment from him not to try to slide as Ben went to that chicken wing spot. He had a forehand on it initially. Good job of fending off that attack.
4-2.
Oh, every ball to the backhand, that sequence, and a let cord not going in favor of Collin Shick.
Still, Shick getting heads up against Collin is going to be their best bat in the kitchen right now. Don't mind it, just probably needs to choose a slightly better ball. You can see how Shick so wristy with that two-hander. It's in stark contrast to something like Ben's or James, which is kind of more of a shovel from left to right across their body. Collin's just all wristy wrists.
Oh, Shick had it. Earned it. Couldn't get there. 5-3 now. Johns brothers up by 2.
Five, 3-1. Second serve.
Well, and Rafa Hewitt gave us a funny moment against Ben Johns in mixed yesterday when you feel like you play incredible and you still can't come up with a point. You're like, I only have one of those in me. I can't sustain it for a whole game. Oh, that would have been pretty remarkable if he could have bent that ball inside.
Almost curled it back.
Side out.
But that had to go at just about another foot.
3-5-1. Second serve. 3-5-2.
Shick exclaiming. He almost had it, but
5-3-1.
Oh, Ben pulling the trigger on Kawka, who responded.
yeah, Ben's first speed up of the game, but really, really good hands
5-3-2.
by Patrick and Collin.
Point.
Got out of the way of that one, dodged it. Back on top by 3. Saw there was a bus of college kids coming to Rockwall to support the PPA tour today.
Well, it'll be
Can hear them.
fun Saturday night as this as we're in the round of 16 at 6 o'clock.
Second year in a row.
We have food
College
and
kids.
beverages here.
That's right. Sent a party bus, fetched the kids, and here they come. Wicked put away from Ben.
Great defense, though, to extend that. Really made Ben and Collin unwind and unload
3-6-2.
a lot.
Side out.
It's one of Collin's go-to speed-ups off the bounce.
Almost looked a little off-speedish. Missed the timing for Collin Shick
6-3-1.
on the pop-up. And the speed up to finish for Collin Johns, perfectly played.
Yeah, such a good combo as he initiates with the forehand but sits backhand ready for the counter. It's
7-3-1.
decent defense by Shick, but if you don't get it back in the exact right spot, it's down at your feet.
Wow. Great defense. Oh no.
Eye formation from the friends there.
Full scramble.
Yeah. Hey, if you make the Johns work for a game and a match, that's
an accomplishment.
That is an accomplishment, and no one wants to tell themselves that or say it out loud. But there is getting steamrolled, and there is making them work.
How's this update from the draw? Upset alert potentially. Kwang Duong and Greg Dow up 10-8 right now in game one on Jaume Martinez-Vic and Tyson McGuffin. We'll see how that one resolves. Keep you posted on that match. Beautiful counter from Collin Shick. Scooted towards the center line, kept his body out of the way.
And Kwang Dong's doubles game getting really good. He's putting in a lot of the work and has so much skill. So he's just trying to learn the intricacies of men's doubles. And Greg Dow, so steady and I think threatening now on the right. I've actually sent, Michelle, the YouTube link to a stream that I've sent around the most in the last month has been Greg Dow playing the Johns in the second round in LA. Okay. And Greg off the bounce went 6 for 8 against Ben, heads up. Ben was playing off the line. Wow. Greg was so threatening with the forehand speed up, so I wonder if he's busting that out.
Collin Shick says, come on, man. I'm crashing into the boards here. Can't you give me something? Unbelievable point. How'd he get there? That was into the boards.
Wrist, life, and limb, and paddle.
Collin Shick is acrobatic, and he gets a ton back. One of the best players to watch on defense because he does that. And then Ben goes right back to the boards.
Really silky smooth there from Shick. He gets such incredible power from that wrist manipulation. Really good spot from him.
3-2.
Great job by Kawka just to barely survive that ball right to his body.
Ben gets another one. Look for him to bring it to his left hip now. He's defended that right side twice with his forehand very successfully.
Well, instead he'll go right to the backhand side and the left knee of Collin Shick. Pick your poison.
3-2.
Good sequence there from Ben.
Sign out 3 points away from taking the match. Looking for a quarterfinal run. Blaine Hovenier and Donald Young await them in the quarters. It's so frustrating from Collin Shick's
Yeah.
vantage point. He's so close, an inch away from winning these
9-3-1.
rallies.
Second serve. Nine, 3-2.
I mean, I don't know how Ben does that. He protects his right
Match
hip,
point.
and Patrick's hitting that hard and down at him, and he gets it back on a line. He's just so
10-3-2.
so good, Michelle.
Yep, match point from Ben Johns and Collin Johns on a 2. It will end there.
Point game,
Ben
match, 11-3.
Johns taking over as he always does. On to the quarterfinals they go.